All right, off now to Walmart. And if there's any place where you might get bodily fluids on you, it seems like it's Walmart.
Yeah.
And it did happen.
That's why I go there.
That's a hell of a statement.
It did. It definitely did happen.
Oh, no.
A man is accused of spraying his bodily fluids on some women in Walmart. And here's that story from WSOC TV.
Thomas Snyder appeared in court this afternoon on the upgraded charges of aggravated assault.
I don't know what kind of sick, twisted stuff that is. It makes me feel unsafe.
Is that a lady?
No, I don't think
think
that's a
so.
man, but the
They
voice
use
changing is
voice-changing
funny.
technology, but no, is that a
Is
man?
it?
I can't
That's a
tell if
man.
those are man's
That's
or
a
ladies'
man.
feet.
That's
They
got to
you-
be a man's toe.
You think?
Yes.
I don't
it's
know.
just
Whenever
You're right,
we
I
have
don't
women
know.
on here and we use voice-changing technology, they can sound very manly.
I know, but that's so deep.
It's just funny to hear.
I think
Hear
it's
the whole
got to be.
Okay, well, maybe he'll say, I spoke to
Oh, yeah.
right?
Charges of aggravated assault.
I don't know what kind of sick, twisted stuff that is. It makes me feel unsafe.
This woman is one of three.
This
Woman.
Woman, you're
That's
right.
a lady.
Yeah.
Those are lady feet.
Okay.
Which
I
one's
didn't
the
know.
reporter?
See, I thought I got it
No, the reporter's
confused.
not
Obviously,
barefoot.
I don't know why.
I
I
think the
thought
bo-
the reporter was in the shoes.
Yeah, I
Thought-
think the reporter's barefoot.
No, the reporter's not
No,
barefoot.
no.
The reporter has the running shoes on.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No way.
100%.
It just sounds funny,
Yeah,
whoever it is.
I know.
That's a lady in her sandals that he's talking to. She just sounds manly
Yeah.
just because of the voice-changing
Yes.
technology.
And the feet.
I don't know what kind of sick, twisted stuff that is. It makes me feel unsafe.
This woman is one of three victims. We are not showing her face, and we have distorted her voice. She was attacked back in February.
That's kind of left a mental scar on me.
Prosecutors say that all of the women were assaulted inside of this Walmart on North
Why is your mouth open?
No need.
Myrtle
I'm
School Road.
shocked that
One
those
in
feet
February,
are.
another in
You
March,
gotta
and the
stop
last
doing
one.
that, showing the feet and
Why show
videos.
my-
And when you're doing,
because
like,
I would
be like,
they need to
show
stop.
my
Like, I don't know
knee,
what you.
show
No,
my
but they
elbow.
sometimes they'll show crotches.
Show my butt.
No.
If you were being on the news as an unidentified person,
Show my shoulder.
that's too close to your
Show-
face.
I don't know.
Your
what you
stomach?
Show, but
No,
feet is-
don't
it's
show
a
my
bad
stomach.
choice.
But you don't want your feet on there.
Yeah.
Crotch.
Your crotch. You
Go
want a
with
crotch shot?
Full
Your
crotch.
thigh.
Thigh is nice.
I'd like him to show my ankle.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a nice ankle
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah,
got a
but
good
just-
ankle.
I don't know.
I've always been proud of my
He
ankles.
likes
to the
good,
feet,
sexy
though.
ankles.
I
I'm
just
proud
hope.
of my ankles.
Okay.
That's what I am.
All right.
I just hope I don't have all my toes out. If you're gonna show
If you're going to
that
show your
area
feet,
down
well, she
there.
does.
Yeah, she did.
And her feet are on the
And they
news
are.
now.
All of the women were assaulted inside of this Walmart on
Hefty.
North Myrtle School Road. One in February, another in March, and the last one this past Friday, May the 2nd. All of the victims were allegedly sprayed with semen from a syringe.
Oh, Jesus, God, really?
Getting some tortilla chips.
That's
And
better.
I
sudden,
can't hear what she's saying here. Let's slow back for a second. What
yeah.
this lady's saying.
All I was doing was getting some tortilla chips. And
All she was doing was
Tortilla
getting some
chips.
tortilla chips.
Yeah. Everyone's
all of a
been there.
sudden, it's you feel something kind of wet hitting your back, and you're like, what in the world is going on? And then
You just want some tortilla chips. You don't want jizz on you.
Like a horror
You don't.
movie with the voice changing.
I mean, I don't know
What
what's
she's
going on. I think there's a
saying.
lot going on here.
What she's saying is really bad.
Buffalo
She's
Bill
saying it's
getting tortilla
really bad.
chips.
Yeah.
I think everything is different.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
all of a sudden, this crazy guy with a syringe is just squirting stuff out, and you don't even know what kind of liquid it is.
Yeah.
Today, prosecutors say that Snyder was actually recording the incident, and police are going through those videos.
They discovered that multiple videos of that conduct had been recorded with multiple different victims, and they had been disseminated to other people using messaging apps on the defendant's phone.
Snyder has been charged with disseminating obscenity. He didn't say much in court, but defended himself against that charge.
I know it doesn't make any difference now, but I do want the court to know that the video never went.
So he said, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, doesn't make any difference now, but I do want the court to know those videos were never sent to anybody else.
Gastonia police say the quick action by their officer and detective resulted in last Friday's arrest. Police released this statement. No one should have to endure such an invasive and traumatic experience while simply going on his or her daily life shopping in a store. This victim says the experience left her wondering about her health.
I told him, I was like, well, I wanted to be more further tested to make sure that he didn't have any type of disease, because for one, I come home and I'm around my kids.
Yeah, you can't get anything from back jizz, though.
If
I
was shopping at a Walmart or wherever the hell,
Yeah.
and I got a man say moon on me.
Yeah.
And he did it right there. I mean, like, I hope the cops get there quick because I would grab him by the top of his hair and use all my might to bash his brains in
Yeah, I
the
know.
back of a wall.
I know. I'd get a nice look at him and see, well, that ain't so bad.
I mean, that's how I'd react.
yeah.
You know what?
Once I
A
saw what it was,
compliment.
I'd be like, say moon.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing.
Bash.
Like, you don't know for sure, right? Like off
Yeah,
the
you don't
top,
know.
you don't know for sure,
sure.
but you kind of know,
Yeah.
right? You kind of.
What do you
know.
mean you
Shocking.
don't know what it is?
Like what
You
it
don't know
is,
what
exactly.
it is. You know that he got you with something.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know what this
Well,
is,
I would
but I
assume
got
one
a
of two
great
things.
idea.
Pee or semen,
Yeah.
right?
I don't want his blood.
No.
Don't
It'd
taste
be hard
it.
to process.
Don't
Yeah.
taste it.
Yeah.
Just don't do that, Chuck. Don't. No.
I know that. I know this.
Don't do it.
Where do I know this from?
Nope.
Oh, no, not at all.
No.
Don't do that.
Let's hear
No,
what
it's
this
just, it's awful. It's awful.
Let's hear what this reporter with the cool hat says.
Now, Snyder's bond was $100,000, but today the judge raised it to $250,000 secured. Prosecutors believe that as investigators go through his phone, that there is a good chance that they will find additional victims. Reporting live from the Gaston County Jail, Glenn.
Yeah, that was definitely that guy's shoes and
Yeah,
the lady's
yeah.
feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You're definitely right.
Okay.
What a horrible thing
definitely
that
right.
happened to that woman.
Oh, it's awful.
I know.
And how many?
Like, that's
we don't
horrible.
know how many.
They don't know yet.
You know it was more, but
She was just getting some tortilla chips. And,
That's it. She just wants some chips and salsa.
That's it. That's
Have
it.
a nice night.
Just a
you
nice
know?
day.
And this guy's like,
Yeah.
It's like, shut up.
yeah. He's
I mean,
whipping
I
up.
guess if there's one positive to look at here, he didn't make it fresh in the store.
Oh, I don't know where
He was in a
made it.
syringe.
Was in
They
a
said
I
it was in
know,
a
but I mean,
syringe.
he could have made it anywhere and filled.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like he's actually jerking his penis onto me.
I think
Yes.
it's more disturbing.
Yeah, that's
The
cool.
He like
syringe?
collected it and then was like making these syringes.
No, if I had to choose of you live jerking or giving me pre-jerked fluids, I'd take the pre-jerked fluids.
let's test it out.
Have we heard of this
What is
before
he-
with the syringe?
Yes,
The
we have.
syringe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
wasn't it one guy was injecting people?
Oh,
He was
that's
injecting
right.
them with
That's
it,
even worse.
which is yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because
Oh,
you
that's
take
right,
a
yeah.
Million times
spray
Oh,
1
yes.
million
Yeah.
times before someone injects
I assume
you.
they've injected semen into me. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just
What?
imagining someone stabbing me in the back with a syringe and
No.
injecting their semen into me. I mean, it's insanity.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just
People
gonna
running
walk
around
around
like
in one
that.
of those Hertz locker suits from here on out, man. People are doing that. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, they were getting people in the butt.
Someone said, had a stranger do that to me once in a nightclub, and he did not use a syringe. His was straight from the source.
Yeah.
So disturbing.
No, like there are just dudes that are into this, like unsuspecting people not realizing that there's someone feverishly doing that right behind them.
That
and
makes me
getting
want to
that.
learn nunchuck skills.
Not a bad one to learn.
Because if they're coming at you with syringes, that's the only weapon that,
But you're not. Okay, listen. When I'm shopping for tortilla chips, I'm not on the lookout for semen.
No.
yeah, you should
No.
be.
I'm not. That's
I'm
the
not
last thing
either.
on my mind.
In fact, I'm while I'm getting nachos and or whatnot, I can be jazzed upon at any second. There's no.
No, you're distracted.
My guard
right?
is all down.
You're totally distracted.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm thinking tortilla chips.
yeah.
It just makes me worry. Like, we've all been out and just had a mysterious spot on you, right? Haven't you found that? And been like, what's that from?
What is that?
Yeah, I
What's
think
that from?
I think
Probably
there
some
are,
Have I
semen.
been jizzed upon?
You probably have been.
That's
many
terrible.
times. Many times.
Didn't we see I don't know if it was in here, if it was just in my own private detective work. No, like a bus. There was just someone on a bus and someone stood up right behind them and right on top of them.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds familiar.
yeah, it
yeah.
does. Good. Okay, good.
On your bald dome.
Just rub it in some lotion.
I mean, you got someone.
Jason.
really turned the table on them.
Oh my God.
I needed some cream.
And you got mustard on your head at a baseball game. Imagine if.
I hope it was mustard now.
Oh, wow.
No, it was definitely mustard. Because also there were some jalapenos that also
Yeah.
were also
That's a
on
spicy
there.
semen.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't nachos. It was.
It was. It could have been nachos. It was like I believe that it was actually like a sausage. that he kind of let slip the toppings.
That man put his sausage on your head?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Too bad.
Yeah. It sucked.
But at least they caught this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
But there's going to be I guess, keep your guard up. There's more sprayers around us.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Sprayers.
Yep.
They're
It's
everywhere.
not good.